The other thing that's unique is, as the founding partner of Barentroff and as the president of CMBG, I have spent a lot of time, and we do spend a lot of time, figuring out how do we put money into companies as a VC lawyer, but then when there's a challenge, how do we help get you out? And that's where CMBG comes in. I've seen that there are a lot of law firms, for instance, that have a bankruptcy practice and a lending practice. In the good times, the lenders put out money. Bad times, the bankruptcy lawyers close the companies down. Bankruptcy has become so expensive that even the large banks now are using ABCs as an alternative. They don't want the fiduciary duty themselves by foreclosing. They don't want the crazy expense of a bankruptcy, and so they want a common sense solution. And the question is, what is that common sense solution? And the answer is, get somebody in there that's been through the process, that's seen where bankruptcy works, but also sees its limitations, that knows that there are alternatives that are cost effective. Don't take the account down to zero so you can't afford to bring in somebody good. Get somebody in early that can do an assessment, that can help you walk through it, that feels your pain, and that will get you to the promised land, because there is an answer. It's going to be painful, but it's going to be less painful if you do it in an orderly way. And the idea that people are going to close their company down by themselves is not going to happen. It's a crazy thing to do. It takes years to figure out all the traps for the unwary, and whether or not it's an Amex card that somebody is thinking is in the company's name but that's personally guaranteed, or it's unpaid payroll tax, or it's having to close down a 401k plan. There are so many traps for the unwary that you have to be aware of if you're going to shut down a company. And so you get us in early, you let us do our job, and we will help you get through the process.